Hello, peeps. My name is Ozie Ejiofor. This evening, I titled this topic Being Consistent. I needed to be understood. For some reason, some people just come together and play around. And apparently they came just to have some fun. But before they know what's happening, one thing led to another. And the fun was really fun, and it led to something else. And they begin to date. When you, who came to just groove, finds what you came for very interesting and takes a decision to keep, I think it's also equitable that you begin to display your real self. And for the girl who got a chaika, who maybe came to Balako and it became really nice, and the guy decides to date, and you think it is worth it, should also be kind to yourself in bringing out the real you. The extent to which partners are inconsistent is so much, so very much, that people begin to wonder, how did I marry this guy? How did I marry this girl? You know, when it gets to that point where you would begin to wonder, this is not the character I saw at first. This is not the man that came to me. Ibamasa. No. How did I marry this girl? How did I marry this boy? These characters that they are popping out, where did it come from? You know, when it gets to that point where you begin to regret about the characters that you're seeing being exhibited, then there is trouble. There is serious trouble. Inconsistency in character kills faster than AIDS. Believe me. The thing you know that was formerly there, suddenly you're no longer seeing that thing. And maybe it is that thing that caught your attention. The lovely, beautiful girl that you once knew that she does this and that, when you were dating her, suddenly swaps her character into something that is horrible. Immediately you get down with her. This inconsistency in character is not even a privilege. It's not also a right. It is madness. If people, two minds, two adults who come together, can be at least exhibiting the same character that they started with, to be nice, oh. To be nice. When person make you vex, my girl, vex. Or the offer. When your man makes you angry, be angry. When your woman makes you angry, be angry. Don't pretend like everything is all right. Then you cover it up with some phone calls and text messages. Before you know it, you become a doormat lover. For goodness sake. If you want to get angry, get angry. If your man, they carry woman, go the same joint where you him, they carry you go. It's a total disrespect. I take exception to that. I take exception to my man coming into town without telling me he's coming into town. Then I run into you. It's not happening. I won't say hello. I take exception to my man dumping me and thinking he's bringing a girl from wherever, and then they go to the same club that we go to, and you think everything is all right. And you will forget that your cohorts, your friends are also my pals. That they will tell me that you're in town, and they will tell me that you're with a girl. Yeah. The girl begins to hear bullshit about various people that's in a boo. And you think it's all right. Maybe because Niji one chonche go. Tonda babuge. Because I'm sure that when you're with someone like me, you would get the maximum respect. Maximally. Except otherwise. Then for some people who will come and suffer complex, I don't know why you're suffering complex, as if what you're seeing later on wasn't there before. What you're seeing later on, was he not there before? Or you just want to suffer complex? The girl is working, the girl is having, the girl is doing well, the girl is eating well, the girl is bathing well, the girl is fuming well. Were they not there before? Why suffer complex all of a sudden? Why measure up? Why trying to contend? I thought some guys who will ask a girl what you're bringing to the table. There are some girls who bring stuffs to the table and allow others to come and eat. Even within a table, they too much. Oburile. Oburo cho. I bring a lot on the table. And when I take from my man, I don't say thank you. Because all my man. And all man na bambo. They will take something on the table. So when I leave that meeting, Meru continues. The girls coming will have something to eat from that same table. Obron ka na ajo what you bring to the table. Oburi dem madam ka na ajo di ajojwa. You're not going to ask me that kind of question. We bring a lot on the table, to the table, out of the table, and we leave some crumbs for people to come and dine and wine. We just solicit for guys to be normal, girls to be sane. When they get entangled, there is absolutely no need marrying someone and in the space of 1 year, the person is exhibiting some kind of characters that weren't existing before. Or the wrong. It is tricky, dangerous, very dangerous. Gochukwu is saying friends are a whole lot of social media contributes to a lot of positivity and negativity. I quite agree with you. I was dating someone who said to me, he went to visit a friend, and I'm sure he didn't think through what he wanted to say before saying it. He just said, you see this, my friend? Ode me kwa ihe love o. Okwo buru ebe obuna ofuru owo wara like he sees you, he likes you, gini akwo ijebere onwe gi obo kwa nwa no ebe a na eme love, which means he wasn't quite comfortable with the love he was doing. He was comparing himself with some of his friends who just speaks, use and dump, and he started feeling somehow that he is a lover boy because his friends pick, use and dump. And from thence, he joined the clique. Then you hear your guy is in town, you don't know he's around. Then you hear your guy is in the club where he takes you to, and you don't know he's going there. And the people there know that you're dating the guy, and they call you, oh, you're not here, what's up now? And he's carrying some chikalas here and there to the same place where he takes you to. That's total disrespect. That's some total disrespect. But when some girls date your friends, you begin to cry like a Rottweiler. When your guys make passes at your girl, you begin to warn them like they shouldn't even come close. But you are the same person who will go behind, carry some girls and go to the same joint. You go dine, wine with your girl. You don't get respect. You don't get respect. You know people get shame. Can people begin to maintain consistency in character? Consistency in character. Can you be white in the morning, white at noon, and white at night? You go far, Jeko. Be. When you're back, be sane, be normal. Can you? You sure you can? Now that bag. Of course you can. It's only disrespectful and very deliberate that you know that this joint that you go with another girl, that they know that your girlfriend comes to that joint. You're so disrespecting the person that when they see the person around that place, ajayimi or mankakwa. Onya ebucho umuasa di chicha the same place. Onya nka ne feel fly. That's exactly what you're making the girl look like, a piece of a shit. Like a piece of a shit. There are some girls that brought patch. Mbajina carry honoko. Ade memo patch. I cannot be patch. Ade ma abo patch. Mbajina carry honoko. It's either me or not me. It's either me or not me. And if I dump, I move. Achoro do me ma. You cannot be inconsistent and think it's normal. It's not normal. You're sick. You want to taste every 10 bullshit. Align up in 10s. You want to taste all of it. Why? You want to just have a feel of all these 10 meals. Why? You can't say thank you. You can't say, no, I'm not in the mood. You can't say, no, or that. You cannot say, no, not my kind. You cannot. You just want it. Every of this meal, you want to have a taste. The tasting ground. Tasting ground. If I as much as smell some disrespect, I move. I will dobale for you. I will respect you. I will love you. I will do everything that is doable for you to know that it is you in my life. But if you think say na your title, Mommy, and then you want to disrespect, go and meet Rejoice, and you want to disrespect me for some reason, no, hell no. No way. I move. I need this instance so that you will understand what various girls are going through. I'm just using myself as an instance. I'm not suffering all that I'm saying, but I'm just using myself as an instance. Because the question me those whom I am talking to, they really know themselves. It's a crusade for consistency. This message this night is actually a crusade for consistency. Umuwoke, be consistent. Umuwanya, also be consistent. In marriage, please be consistent. In relationship, please be consistent. If you say something is white, please let it be crystal. If you say it is not white, let it be what color that it is supposed to be. Oburo, ibo hanuenu, ibo hanuana. If ochecha, if ojijie, you're incoherent, totally inconsistent. No, man. It doesn't go for everybody. It doesn't work for everybody. It really doesn't. Consistency. is everything that a human being requires. It is the truth. Consistency. If you see me dump and move, a man am I go bikoni ne den owa. If you loan a part cigar the run after, then I move. Fair go bye. Some will chikato na. They will beg and beg and beg and beg and beg and beg like as if the world is turning around. Over nothing. Over nothing, absolutely. You will beg on Facebook. You will beg on WhatsApp. You will beg on Instagram. You will beg on YouTube. You will beg on text message. You will beg on status. You will beg. You just keep begging everywhere. Yahama, that the motherfucker is actually having fun with some girl that he has kept somewhere that he wanted to just have a break and have a feel for, off. You will be thinking that it's about you. It's about what you've done. It's about what you're begging for. It's a lie. Let him finish flexing. He will come back. Nara. Let him finish flexing. Obejuro okwesai da honata. But be praying. Koya ri bute candida na ngongo na orimaga na come and give you. Koizio. Let's be consistent. Nobody is in competition with anybody. Nobody is absolutely in competition with anybody. If you as much as get someone who tells you the truth, please be consistent. If you as much as get someone who loves you just the way you are, respect yourself. Respect yourself. Be coherent. Okay. Girls, stop bringing these funny characters when guys bring you in. Stop bringing in and exhibiting these characters that weren't there when you were dating that said guy. Stop it. These characters that you are exhibiting because you're now Mrs. was not there when you were dating the guy. How come you think he's going to be very comfortable when you come in and begin to exhibit some funny characters that weren't there? For goodness sakes, please be consistent. So that you don't chase your man out, ochobo mwasa, and then you begin to feel bad that it's since he married you that he began to chase around. You will not know that it's because you do not give him peace. That's why he went away. The guy still the same thing. You want this, you want this, you want this, you want this. Now the same hole, now only packaging follow him. Be consistent. Talk well. Have a conversation, healthy one. Reason together, communicate fine. Think together. Help each other. Be consistent. Stop rubbing shoulders. Stop contending. Stop being too big as if anything is happening when you're small. Just be consistent. Eziokwu may not come in the most palatable way. Take me the way I am saying it now and behave normal. Try to be sane. Try to be consistent. Try to be yourself the same way when you were dating a guy, be the same way when you are married. And even better. Instead of going from better to worst. Guys, the same way you were treating this girl when you were dating her, please be better when you're married, instead of going from better to worst. You give her money, you give her food, you buy her clothes, you buy her undies, then you marry her, then you stop all those at once. You don't give her money, you don't buy her fuel, you don't give her food, you don't do anything for her. How on earth do you want her to even feel? This is not the man she was dating. Do not start what you cannot maintain, guys. Please, do not start anything you cannot maintain. Don't begin. Anything you are able to do, make sure. Jide, you want beating? No. Respect yourself. Anything you cannot steadily maintain, do not begin. Be consistent. I don't work a sock, but I'm telling you that consistency is everything in a relationship. Be consistent. You see, guys and girls, make una they behave anyhow. Because you see some small, fine young girl somewhere, and then you think that you have a hag in the house. Finish with your ononogo. Come and meet your hag. She's waiting for you. Yeah, she's very much waiting for you. Then maybe because some who do not have money, then immediately they are having. They remember the whole hotel in the whole world. They want to go and lodge somewhere, have fun, get new girls, flex, have just out at the moon safe. I will end it. Be consistent. Anuogano, be consistent. Enurano, be consistent. Family members who are meremere who kwampitinazo, please return to the drawing board. If you know the same way you were treating that Munyaye when she came in new, be consistent so that you will get the same appropriate character and treatment like she used to give to you. But the modalities of constant shift in character and change in behavior towards her, you will get a counter narrative. And you will say, hey, since we married her, nothing works. My brother doesn't give us money. My brother doesn't do this for us. He doesn't send anybody. He doesn't send anybody. He doesn't. Inconsistency in your characters is what is bringing the worst side of that girl. So this message is for all and sundry. Do not think I'm talking about just the girl and the guy. I'm talking about everybody. Some friends who will, first of all, say, hey, you know your guy is not going to marry the girl. You're doing munyaye because you're milking from her. You guys should also be consistent. Say the truth sometimes, even if not all the time. Makandum mad. You get the people where you go fuck off with, I swear, you know go like them or you know go like them or just be consistent. Please share, like, love my message, extend it to others. Follow through my page at Ijele Solid. Christiana Uziome Ejiofor at Ijele Solid. On all the social media platforms. This at Ijele Solid is one word, no space. Ijele and Solid is one word at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, everywhere. YouTube. Just search at Ijele Solid and you'll be glad. I would love you to follow and also share. Tell people, tell someone to please be consistent. Ajo agwa ada adumma. Bad character, you don't go nowhere with it. Bad behavior. Just the same way you are in the morning, try to be same at noon and at night. You will be happier. Iba yeke nemo.